Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy John, aka Salami Loop. So today I'm doing something different. I'm not doing a project mid or are they mid. I'm just gonna do my top 5 albums of 2022. So these are just my pick of, albums from this year that I really enjoyed listening to. And I really hope you guys like them as well. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you check out my podcast, Salami Talk. I actually have a camera now, so there's video footage. So if that interests you, make sure you check out my podcast, Salami Talk. It's on my channel. Also, the link is going to be in the description, I'm pretty sure. So, yep, without further ado, let's just hop right into it. I love you all. Number 5, we have Soul Sold Separately by Freddie Gibbs. So, I haven't listened to Freddie Gibbs in a really long time, and then I saw that he dropped this album, and I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. And I listened to it, and let me tell you something, man. The album's great. I love the production on it. I really don't know who the producer is. I didn't look too deep into all of these, but just listening to it's awesome. Like Lobster Omelet is great. What is that? Pimp Your Slut, PYS with DJ Paul. I love that song. The one with Offset's great. Like the whole album's good. He can really rap. Like Freddie Gibbs is one of those rappers that are out there right now that actually has like a talent for rapping. Probably gonna listen to more Freddie Gibbs now just because of that album. So yeah, number 5, because I feel like it just didn't meet up with all the other albums that came out this year, because there's plenty of albums that just did way better than this one, but it's still a great listen all around. Coming up at number 4, we have Smithereens by Joji. I'm a sucker for Joji, and I'm a sucker for sad music, so this is obviously number 4, just because the timing with this album, I said this in my Are They Mid with Joji, the timing with this album was just so bad, because he literally dropped it right when 21 Savage and Drake dropped Her Loss, and that just skyrocketed it up. And I feel like it would have gotten more praise if Her Loss didn't drop on that week. But, Smithereens is a great album. A Glimpse of Us is just a fucking chef's kiss. It's an amazing song. Before the Day is Over is great. Night Rider, Die For You. The whole album's great. I love just a simple album cover. It's just a great album all around. I mean, it does not live up to Nectar, but all around Smithereens, great album, great listen. I enjoyed every minute of it, and I really hope to see more from Joji in the future. So coming up at number 3 is, you probably guessed it, it's Her Loss by 21 Savage and Drake. Now, numbers on this album did phenomenal, bro. It's like a 99.9% great album, okay? I just the 0.001 is that Drake does not fit in the same category as 21 Savage, in my opinion, because 21 Savage is all about the street life, and this dude is born and raised in the streets, and he's been through it and all this shit. And Drake, dude, you're dope and I love you, and you're a great artist, but you are not the same as 21. 21 is just a whole different breed. 21 Savage would sell your mom drugs and fuck your mom, but Drake would just fuck your mom and then make a song off it, if that makes sense. He just doesn't matter. The Rich Flex memes and everything, you could kind of see that it didn't work out in that kind of way, but overall they did really well on this album. I still listen to Broke Boys and Spin For You. The beat on Broke Boys is fucking fire. It bumps and it gives you that musty face. Great album, but I feel like Drake just does not match 21 Savage's energy at all, because 21 is about that life, and Drake's I was on Degrassi. So coming up on number 2 on my list, we have Heroes and Villains by Metro Boomin. I just hit the fucking light. Did you guys see that? Well, let me tell you something. This album, Metro, really did make it fucking boom, bro. Everything about this album is great. The beats are great. The people on it are great. Fucking Future, 21 Savage. When I heard The Weeknd come out of nowhere on this album, I came in my fucking car, in my hand, into the fucking seat. It was amazing. Everything about it is amazing. The transition from the first track into Supervillain is just amazing. Isn't it Supervillain or Superhero? I don't know, but that just whole transition is great. It would have been better if they sampled Walter White instead of the dude from The Boys, but I get it. Heroes versus villains, got to keep the theme. But all around, this album is great. For a producer to put out an album like this and it just got so much great feedback from everybody is insane, because usually producers that put out albums like this, they don't really get that much notability or something like that. I probably said the fucking wrong word, but they don't get that much attention. An honorable mention from this year is The Alchemist Sandwich, right? By the producer The Alchemist. Great album. Great fucking album. I love it. But it just didn't do what Metro did because, you know, fucking Metro made it fucking boom. And, you know, he had way bigger people on it. He had like Future, Don Toliver, Travis Scott, 21 Savage, The Weeknd. Alchemist just had Conway the Machine, West Side Gun, and who's the guy that's on who's the guy that's on Hopeless Romantic? Isn't it like Action Barrison or something like that? Let me tell you, all those guys are great, but they are just not up there with like, you know, Future and The Weeknd and shit. But I come back to Heroes and Villains every time. I love that album. There's nothing about it that is bad. All these albums are great. So coming up for number 1, I'm probably going to get a lot of shit for this album, but I don't care because out of all his albums he put out, I have never seen a single flaw in any of them. And it's Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale, and the Big Steppers. What a fucking album, man. N95, United in Grief, Count on Me, We Cry Together. Now that's art, man. To make a song with a couple just arguing about some toxic shit, that's art. That takes art. And the music video and everything, like Kendrick is amazing. Now I'm probably gonna get a lot of like, oh, 21 Savage and Drake had the hottest drop. No, they didn't, bro. And I get the whole thing with like Kodak being on Kendrick's album and people saying some shit about it, but in the end, I'm like, who gives a fuck? You know, grow up. It's great. Great fucking album. Blew her loss out of the water. And I'm sticking to that. You know, it just blew her loss out of the water. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers is such an amazing. If I could compare something to Damn, it's this album. Now, obviously, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers is not anywhere close to Damn, but it damn sure is better than all the other ones on this list by far. Kendrick has yet to let anyone down, whether it be performances, anything like that. I have never seen a problem with Kendrick when he drops. There's just nothing wrong. I've seen everything that he does is amazing. Kendrick Lamar is one of my favorite artists of all time. And this album is just the epitome of 2022. I feel like it didn't really have that long of a hype like her loss. But in the end, Kung Fu Kenny whooped the shit out of Drake and 21 Savage. Now, obviously, I'm not throwing numbers out there. This is obviously all my opinion. You know, these are my favorite rappers of 2020. These are my favorite albums of 2022. Everybody else has an opinion. You know, God forbid you say something wrong and everyone freaks out. But who gives a fuck? These are my top 5 albums of 2022. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, and a Happy Kwanzaa, you heard? So make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, share, check out my podcast, Salami Talk. I've been having mad people on it, bro. I've been loving all the love that you guys are giving back. I hope everybody a Happy New Year. I got big things for this channel coming up. Trust me when I tell you. I love all the love. I love all of you. You guys are great. You guys are what strive me to do what I want to do with my YouTube channel. I love all the support from everybody, friends, family, and even the haters, dude. You know, like you guys hate on me, but guess what, bro? I'm still here fucking trucking, dude. So, fuck you. But anyway, this is Salami Loop. I'll see you guys next year. Peace.